It's Friday morning here in Japan and I'm starving. I wanted to sit down and chat with you guys to start this video, but my stomach could not wait. So I'm sorry, we're gonna go straight into cooking. Today, I'm gonna make my special breakfast ball. It is healthy, nutritious, it gives you the energy to keep going throughout the day, and most importantly, this dish is very memorable for me. At the age of 18, I moved from Japan to California and I had no clue about cooking. What I knew is that I'm a rice person, couldn't live without it, and I wanted to eat it every day. And after living in California for a while, that still didn't change. But one thing that changed is that I discovered avocado and I completely fell in love with it. I wanted to eat both of them at the same time, and that's when I came up with this breakfast ball. You can make this just with avocado and soy sauce, but I wanted to add some flavors and texture today, so I decided to add tuna and noodle soup base. At least that's what I thought, but later I realized that I accidentally added yellowtail, which worked out fine, but clearly my brain wasn't functioning properly. This dish cannot be completed without a sunny side up. I don't know if everyone does this or it's just me, but I like to shape the egg like this so that it looks a little bit better and it looks a little bit more put together. While waiting for the egg, I'm gonna prepare toppings. I love green onions and I literally sprinkle on top of anything savory. For the egg, I'm gonna keep the seasoning really simple with just salt and pepper so that it won't compete with soy sauce. Let's add avocado mix, egg, and green onion on top of rice, and to top it off, I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce and sesame oil. And here we have our breakfast ball. It's quick and easy, healthy and nutritious, and it just tastes amazing every time I make this. Back in college, seafood was quite expensive for me, so I usually made this only with avocado. I think college me will be very proud to see this leveled up version of my breakfast ball. The egg was cooked perfectly, the fish and avocado goes amazing with the sauce, and the best part of this breakfast ball is that I feel amazing after eating this. I feel energized and I feel so ready to tackle the day. Okay, so I was uploading a YouTube video, but I actually found some mistakes, so I'm re-uploading it now. I hope this time it's gonna work out. And in the meantime, I want to make a matcha smoothie. And I thought I had ingredients at home, but I don't have enough ingredients actually, and I have some groceries I want to get as well. So I think I'm gonna go to the supermarket a little quick to get some grocery and to make a matcha smoothie. But before that, let's write down a shopping list because I definitely have had times where I got so distracted as soon as I entered the supermarket, forgot what I needed to buy, and came home with everything except for what I really needed. I got to the supermarket and I was welcomed by these beautiful Japanese plum branches. They're so cute, and yes, I'm already distracted, but they're not on the list, so let's move on. One culture shock I had when I moved back from California is how low the shelf is at supermarkets. I'm 5'2", so I would say I'm average in height, but I honestly felt like I'm the tallest person on earth when I came back to Japan. By the way, if you want to try natto in Japan, make sure to try this brand because it tastes absolutely amazing. It's so much better than other brands. And we cannot forget to buy dashi powder because I use this pretty much every day. If you're interested in cooking Japanese food, I made a list of must-have ingredients to cook a Japanese dish, and I'm gonna leave the list in the description below. Okay, I put all the things in the shopping list to the basket, and I still couldn't forget about the Japanese plum branches I saw in the beginning, so I decided to go back and take them home. March 3rd is Hinamatsuri, which is a day to celebrate young girls and pray for their health and happiness in Japan. It's common to use cherry blossoms or plum blossoms for the decoration for good luck. The pink color is believed to scare off evil spirits, and the white symbolizes purity, prosperity, and health. I kind of decided to freestyle my matcha smoothie today, so there's no guarantee that it's gonna turn out good, but let's hope for the best. First, I'm gonna add banana, frozen berries, soy milk, and matcha. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of honey and yogurt to add extra flavors. Let's give them all a blend until they're nice and smooth. And to top it off, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of matcha powder and add frozen berries on top. I'm not gonna lie, this is for the aesthetic purpose. It's definitely not as green as I hoped that it would turn out to be, but the most important thing is the taste, so let's see how it tastes like. It's actually really good. The frozen strawberry I put as topping, it's stuck in my straw. Good. So I'm going to Tokyo today to meet my friend, and I wanted to leave by 4 p.m. but it's like 3:47 right now. And I still need to choose outfits. I still need to check my video that I just re-uploaded to make sure there's no mistakes and stuff. Or maybe I can do that on the train, I don't know. I'm just gonna enjoy matcha smoothie for now and kind of forget about all my problems. Oh, it's so good. If you saw my morning routine video, I had this cute little tote bag to go shopping, and I have a little bit of an upgrade on my bag situation. This is not sponsored, but Teddy Blake sent me this cute little bag. I believe it's called Ava, and I definitely want to bring this to Tokyo tonight. So I'm gonna try my best to come up with outfits that match perfectly with this. I think it matched with anything anyways, but I'll see. Okay, I like this one, but I don't know. I really need to go soon. Okay, I think we found it. So cute. I'm definitely feeling this one. This is it. Okay, I found my outfit and I'm running late, so let's pack my bag and head to Tokyo. I'm a cautious person. Well, I became one after living in the United States, which I think is a great thing. And I really like that this bag is not only cute, but it's practical and comes with magnetic snap. Tokyo is definitely safer than other major cities, but it's always better to be safe, and it's a perfect bag for a trip as well. I also like that suede finish inside. It seems very durable, and I can't wait to use this bag for years to come. To izakaya in Tokyo to get dinner with my friend, I was very hungry and couldn't wait, so I bought these cheese crepes on the train. And this is the moment that I realized that I accidentally purchased actual cheese instead of crisps. It definitely made me want to drink wine, but I didn't, and I'm pretty proud of that. I made the transfer. I was reading in peace on the train until an emergency buzzer went off. Luckily, within 5 minutes, the train started to run again, and I was 5 minutes late, but I made it to izakaya restaurant and met up with my friend. Making a friend and keeping the friendship going as an adult is difficult. It takes more than 2 hours from my place to Tokyo, so I only go there on special occasion, but I really don't mind the 2 hours if it's to meet an important friend of mine. Him and I went through ups and downs in the corporate world of Tokyo together, and even though I don't live in Tokyo anymore and I have a completely different lifestyle now, it's amazing how we can still talk about anything really and have a great time like nothing has changed. It's like I kept the good part of the corporate world and brought it into my new lifestyle. These days, I was feeling a little bit out of creativity when it comes to cooking, and I would just make something quick and easy. Eating all these creative, delicious dishes today was the motivational boost I needed, and I definitely want to try to recreate them at home. After dinner, we went to a bar and just kept talking over a cup of drinks. Our plan was to grab a cup of drinks and eat udon noodle to end the night, but we kept eating the free snacks at the bar and we were way too full for udon. I wanted to enjoy the night as long as possible, and now I only have 10 minutes to run to the station to make it to the very last train that goes to my area. If I miss this, I'll have to wait until the morning and it is not gonna be fun. Guys, I made it to the train. I'm a little bit drunk and very sleepy and tired, but it was all worth it. I made it home at 1 a.m. and ate this delicious baked spaghetti my boyfriend made for dinner as a late night snack. Good morning everyone, it's Monday, and for today's caffeine of choice, I decided to go for matcha. As some of you know, I'm pretty new to matcha. It's not that common for Japanese people to drink matcha in daily basis, but it's honestly one of the best things I discovered these days. Don't get me wrong, I still love coffee, but sometimes I just get tired of the taste and it's amazing to have matcha as an alternative. Well, that was a fun weekend. I think it was the first weekend this year that I didn't really do anything about YouTube on the weekend. The problem is that I haven't really figured out a sustainable workflow yet, and one video for me takes sometimes up to 70 hours. So many times on the weekend I'm just editing or doing something about the next video. But finally I was able to have a whole weekend off, which was really nice, and I feel like I really needed that. As you guys saw, I went to Tokyo, and then on Saturday and Sunday I surfed twice, and I had delicious cocktails and amazing hot dog after surfing, and that was amazing. Was I eating all healthy on the weekend? No. Was it worth it? Yes. But now I feel like I want to make something nutritious and healthy to kind of make up for it so that I have enough energy to go through this week. For today's lunch, I decided to make a soba noodle salad because I've never really had a good soba noodle salad outside of Japan, and I want to show you how I make it. The tip number 1 is to always check the cooking time on the package, because if you overcook them, they're not gonna taste good. For vegetables, I decided to go with tomatoes, cucumbers, and lettuce. I was gonna add avocado as well, but I totally forgot about that, so it did not happen. For tomato, I'm gonna cut them into dices. And for cucumber, I'm gonna cut it diagonally into slices. Next, I'm gonna put lettuce into the bowl. For the protein, I decided to go for chicken, and I'm gonna keep the seasoning simple with just salt and pepper because we're gonna make the sauce later and we wanna make it stand out. I'm gonna add the boiled soba noodle into cold water and rinse them to remove extra starch. Tip number 2 is to repeat this couple times so that the noodles are nice and cold, and make sure to drain the water completely. Next, let's make the sauce, which is another important part of this recipe. I'm gonna add noodle soup base, sesame oil, and grated ginger, and I'm gonna mix them together. Japanese people like to keep it simple, and I think that's the best way to cook delicious Japanese dish. And to top it off, I'm gonna sprinkle some sesame and green onion. Let's add the sauce, and our lunch is ready to be served. This salad is perfect for days where you feel like you need a little bit of reset and want to eat something that makes your body feel good and nourished. Some extra tips: you can add avocado or other vegetables of your choice, and if you want to add extra flavor, you can grind sesame seeds and add them into the sauce.